Remember when I said that DC was declining because of them copying the MCU formula? Well, they heard me, or more apparently, they've heard the thousands of fans, YouTubers and others that have blamed the MCU formula for that before me, and actually acted on it. They acted and delivered us one of the most controversial superhero films of all time, and in my opinion, the best movie of 2019. I am Opesad, and this is my review of The Joker, obviously, spoiler alert. When I first saw the trailer to the movie, I admit I thought it was going to suck. I did not like the uncomfortable scenes they showed, or the actor. However, these problems diminished as I watched the movie, for it has so much to offer than that laugh. Let's start with the negatives on this one, because for once there are actually fewer than the positives. The film was very messy and the structure was very weird. I did not like the first hour of it as much as I liked the second. Although there was character development, I would have preferred it if it used less time to show us how Arthur is being regarded as a freak and more on society as a whole, since the movie tried to portray an anti-capitalistic atmosphere, or, to the second point, more focus on Arthur himself. While the movie is obviously centered on Arthur Fleck, it seems to focus more on his love, uncomfortable scenes and ideology than his actual personality. I wish we had, for example, more flashbacks like the one with his mom, showing his past mental scars and what happened to him as a kid. I feel that there is more to him that the film proclaims than it actually shows, which is a shame because this Joker is definitely the deepest one. And lastly, I will tone down his a bit ridiculous laugh, themes and sense of madness. Yes, I get that the Joker is supposed to be like that, I just wanted to make it feel more natural. Apart from that, I have nothing to say against this magnificent film, and magnificence it has a lot. The performance of Joaquin and the other actors as well is perfect. Even though it was a little exaggerated, this is undoubtedly the best acted Joker. The music and general atmosphere are noteworthy as well, adding to the feels and darkness of the movie. The third thing which is great about this movie is the uniqueness. In a world full of cliches, superheroes and anti-hero like Joker is a relief. The noticeable lack of action and the unusual depth of the film given the genre is astounding. This movie really stands out, both for these reasons and a couple more. The themes. That's right, an actual superhero film with actual themes, focusing on outcasts of society, on anarchy, on political correctness against capitalism, and with much harsher realistic tone than most superhero films portray nowadays. These right here exemplify once again how superhero films can be deep once they are not made to be cash grabs. The next and last point of why this movie is so great is the plot. The plot is fairly simple. The rise to fame of a failed comedian coinciding with the fall to madness of a somewhat relatable but still sick social outcast. But not only that by its own it is a great concept, it is the ambiguousness of it which makes it perfect. We are led to believe things from Arthur's perspective, for example the Sophie thing which is false, or the ending which really makes us doubt if any of it happened outside of his head. Personally, I do think it happened, except the Sophie part. This also connects to the theory that this Joker is the role model for the later Jokers that would become to be known as the arch-enemies of Batman. Overall, I give this film 9.5 out of 10. Although it has some flaws and the first 20 minutes are very uncomfortable, there's no denying that this is a very unique and special movie. In my opinion, this dark commentary about the outcast and society, along with a very brave take on a beloved character, is a masterpiece and a standard to be remembered. From now on, superhero films will have another road to go in, other than being cliché like MCU, cynical like Deadpool, dramatic like The Dark Knight, or dystopian like Logan. They can go the Joker road and ask us about humanity, about what is funny and what is weird, and just generally ask tough questions and make takes on things too mature and real for the MCU. I'm waiting for more movies from the new route DC took, and I wonder how many films will be influenced by this flawed but brave movie and would make quality, not money. What did you think of this movie? Did you hate it for being weird and very heavy? Did you love it? And did your opinion on this Joker ideology influence your opinion of the movie? Tell me what you think about all of this in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and until next time, this has been Opesad, signing off.